Welcome back to Board Game Breakdown. I'm Christopher Solomon. In this burst video, we'll be diving into the dice manipulating worker placement game, Inventors of the South Tigris. If you want a full how to play video containing all the setup and gameplay details, click this link here. Now let's see what kind of fun Inventors will create at your next board game session. Inventors is the third installment of the South Tigris trilogy, which includes Wayfarers and Scholars of the South Tigris. Players will compete to invent, build, test, and publish contraptions, gaining royalties and influence along the way. Players in the game will primarily use dice to activate the different actions, using a mechanism called brightening to increase their dice's value or to move them from the exhausted area into one of their playable areas. On a turn, players will take up to 2 dice and place them into one of the camel spots on their player board. Doing this will allow them to do one of the 4 main actions, as long as their dice's value matches or exceeds the action's requirement. The invent action allows a player to place one of their device cards onto a device board, earning a royalty bonus and hopefully securing an influence in at least one of the colored minarets. The build action lets players pay craftspeople, the wooden tokens housed in a player's tower, to construct the imagined invention. Players should take note though, after using a craftsperson, they will need to be refreshed in order to be used again in a future building turn. Taking the publication action secures the device's place in history, gaining the publisher more royalties and setting a scoring opportunity for both the builder and the publisher. But in order to publish, the player will have to pay both the inventor and the scribe craftsperson for their services. Lastly, built and published devices can be tested, increasing their end-of-game point totals. Outside of taking one of the 4 main actions, there are opportunities for players to move their ships down the river, picking up extra workshop tiles. These tiles fill out the player's individual workshop, a 3-row system where players can put dice to trigger more abilities. As the boat moves down the river, players can also deploy workers into Baghdad to gain research tiles and trigger other auxiliary actions, such as gaining silver, refreshing craftspeople, or drawing device cards. Inventors also comes with a solo mode that is a perfect substitute for a full gaming group. It retains all the splendor of the regular game while introducing a competitive AI player to the mix. Inventors of the South Tigris is the heaviest game to date by designer Shem Phillips, but fans of his style should find plenty here to enjoy. Please visit the website at boardgamebreakdown.com for more reviews and videos, and thanks for watching.